student gamers at Minnesota State Mankato, and we had a big idea. Turn our love of gaming into a varsity esports team. In our first year, we earned a national championship and created a fun and friendly community for both competitive and casual gamers. We're learning broadcasting, digital marketing, and live stream technology, skills that translate to real-world job opportunities. Everyone wins. Be a Maverick. Learn more at mnsu.edu.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Maverick Esports Call of Duty. As it is your host Moon, and I have Ham on the desk with me. Ham, how you doing today?
You know, it's great to be here on a Wednesday evening. We already got the game already rolling. It's Mankato Purple versus Keyano this evening. We're playing Hardpoint on 6-star, so I hope y'all are ready, chat, because it's about to get spicy. I remember talking to Klinger before we got started. This dude said he's coming in hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's two teams that are pretty close standing-wise, so we should be able to get into the game and kind of show it as the hardpoint has started already. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what the teams are going to what they're going to kind of show up to do. Maverick Esports already taking a little bit of a lead on hardpoint right now. Hardpoint has finally swapped to the next one, but Spear gets taken away as the rotation is not going to be there in time. But Maverick Esports are set for the next hardpoint so far.
Yeah, they're really kind of locked down on it. Klinger holding this flank really well. Bladesy getting taken down. They are at the infinity pool as they're kind of chilling here. I really like this site because it's got 3 ways of entry plus the little vent on the side that we just see Fluid make his way in, taking down 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, Maverick Esports are really cleaning the floor right now, so it's definitely up to Keyano to try to find their momentum going into this next hardpoint. So 30 seconds on the clock for this one right now. Bladesy on an amazing kill on kind of a roam kill per se, but looks like both teams trying to set up map control, looking for where this next hardpoint's going to come from. Maverick Esports, Klinger does get taken away by AST. Spear, he's not able to find the kill on Kurz. But it looks like we will be getting a new hardpoint, and it should be Keyano who starts on control of this one.
Yeah, but look, so we have Exelios here chilling here at the bar, dropping the trophy system. That's Shaku taken out, I believe it is Fluid. And yeah, introducing these teams, we have the standard Mankato roster. It is Klinger, Bladesy's Fluid, and Spear, with Keyano's roster being Aston, Kurz, Shuko, and Exelios.
Yes, sir. So we'll see what Keyano can do. They are taking control of this hardpoint for now, but Maverick Esports are going to clean the floor, only dropping Klinger on this little attack, so they will get the points ticking in their favor. Almost up to 100 already. 118 lead is just so good to work with so early on. So they really can afford to play the kind of long game here. But I know the boys in purple over here, they're definitely not one to play the long game. They love to get in there. Fluid picking up a kill on Exelios, looking to find where this next one is.
Oh, dear Lord. Do you see
Klinger?
that?
Oh, he almost got the 2. That was just an amazing kill. Cruz on the floor, not able to get him in time. Aston, I don't know if the pistol is the play. I spoke too soon.
Spoke too soon. Aston with the play. Kurz picking up Fluid, and it seems as though the table might be in the favor of Keyano right now as we see Aston waiting on a flank, finds one, looking to reposition. He doesn't get the double kill. It is Bladesy being able to take him down. But it seems like Keyano trying to pick up a little bit of momentum as they start to. But dude, the guys in purple are just too clean on the gunny this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, they're finding their one, getting their trade out. Klinger with an amazing kill on Exelios. Spear does fall down, but Klinger has a really strong angle to work with on this point, so they just needs to wait for his team to kind of make their way through. Bladesy picking up a nice kill on Shoku. Does get traded out by AST. Spear is the next one onto point, trying to find this kind of in a 1v4. Do actually get Fluid, who picks up a kill down in mid, so he'll be over to rotate, but Spear does go down. Not the best look so far on this hard point, but always go to the next one.
It is going to be rough. We are going to rotate back to P1 with only 2 seconds left on the clock. That's Aston being able to take down Bladesy, Klinger over. Dude, the trades have been so clean by both teams. Aston with the quick double kill. That's 2. It's going to be the hard point. Finding their way, and it seems as though that Keyano has found a rhythm to combat Mankato Purple here on this first hardpoint rotation.
Yeah, they got so much momentum off that hardpoint. Maverick Esports were just unable to make their way through and punch through and clear it finally. but it's down to mid push here. 2 of them jump out, but Cruz is ready in the corner. He picks up 3, looking for a 4th.
Whoa!
He's going to get a 4K with a little bit of an ace for Kurz. Really going to show what was just not shown up in the beginning of this. He's going to take it to 5. Already on a 5% kill streak. Does get shut down, though, by Spear, who does get traded out. And Keyano is going to look to tie up this hardpoint, which was looking with such a strong momentum for Maverick Esports. And fortunately, they're going to be falling behind a bit here.
I mean, we saw it right there, Moon. I mean, golly, something out of Cruz awoken, picking up the ace for his team and creating that momentum gap that they need to go up against Mankato Purple. Now, seems as though that Mankato got to really think about what their strategy is going into these next couple of hardpoints, as they've lost momentum completely. And you know what? Caster's Curse happens just in the blink of an eye there, Moon. And it seems as though that you get shot in the back of the head. Fluid looking for 2, and he does. And look at that.
He's on a 4 streak as well.
Mankato Purple looking like the team that they're supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe a little bit of a hiccup momentum-wise is things that can happen. Maverick Esports able to get ticks onto this point, though. It is still contested. Fluid finally gets taken out. It's going to be Klinger trying to get a kill on Shoku, who does do so. Bladesy picking up a kill down mid, really looking to rush their spawn. Oh, he looks away at just the wrong timing. But Maverick Esports still taking this lead. Should be getting closed out on this point, but do need to figure out a way to move on to this next one. Klinger. Ooh, just needs to swing ASTs in the bottom left corner.
Oh, he sees
He gets him. He beats him.
Klinger's our man, and he's the boy. He knows what's going down. I think that's a missile coming through. I saw him pop it. And it is. I heard it correctly. There it is. Fluid picking it up onto Shoku. Spear takes down Crows as well, as they're just continuing to contest this hard point as the timer ticks down. Bladesy, I really like what he's doing here. He's kind of just waiting for his team to make that jump. Finds one. Oh, he has to reload. But no, like you saw the patience there from Bladesy, waiting for his team to make that rotation closer, so that way it's not just him solo in the point. Waiting and just having the numbers advantage, but Mankato Purple getting taken down.
Yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate timing. He did what he could to kind of stall out that hard point and make sure they weren't getting ticks. So if you are contesting, the only thing that's going to be going down is the match timer, which is currently at 3 minutes and 48. But Spear looking to chase this kill. He's actually on the point now. Ooh, a little bit of an unfortunate grenade. But Exilios is going to take him out with the pistol kill. Maverick Esports controlling the next hard point now to start with. But Exilios does take out Bladesy, unfortunately. Klinger doesn't realize that there's someone right next to him who actually ends up peeking up. Klinger's going to go down, but Fluid's going to pick up 2 and keep holding down this point. Needs to wait for Bladesy to back him up here, as Exilios is going to be looking to push. It does see the trophy, but Exilios backing away for now.
He just has a time here. Fluid sitting in the back line, waiting as the contestant. That's Aston. Fluid being able to take him down. Klinger sitting in the window, waiting, just waiting for his time to strike. But it's Zilios with a huge flank onto Klinger. He has no idea. Finds 2, he finds 3.
Yeah, I mean, that flank angle is just one of those things where if you get caught out like that, you just don't have anyone to rotate. And that's actually Exilios, who's already on an 8-person kill streak.
Whoa.
Bladesy picks up a kill on Shoku. Spear goes down. And again, Exilios with a crazy streak. Someone needs to really look to respond. And just like that, Klinger is going to take him out, pick up a second one on AST, and will try to clean this up.
Oh, he's got a chance. So Shoku trying to keep chilling underneath the bar as this is a really close hardpoint. One of the closest hardpoints I've seen of the season so far.
Aston goes down.
Wow, what a pickup there from Spear. He's got it. Redetti pulled MCW here for Klinger, waiting for his chance to strike as they are all making their way from the front staircase.
Yeah, they just need to kind of swing this almost as a team. Cruz is going to go down as Klinger picks him up. Klinger on this really strong top right kind of overlook of the point here. Aston does take out Spira. Klinger trying to still hold down on this point. Oh, he's actually going to be looking to go towards the spawn.
Oh, he's an animal. Oh,
that's such a weird angle.
But man alive, we saw Aston take him down. What a incredible gunfight between the two of them. But geez, dude, Fluid locked in, 23 and 14. Klinger 19 and 16. These guys are popping off.
Yeah, they're really showing their momentum as a team here. Fluid getting a little bit of utility thrown on the point. He's looking to open this one up, as it is currently Keyano who has the point control for now, but Fluid takes up 2. Bladesy picks up the other one. It's just up to Aston, trying to force his way onto the point. Does take out Klinger, but he just needs to He's not able to swing out the next one. Spear is going to take him out, but he does get traded. Fluid, last one alive, trying to find anything with the pistol, but he's going to go down. Maverick Esports just need 2 ticks to close out map 1 here. It looks like they will do so. Ooh, okay, they are going to confirm that one. So that was map 1 in this best of 5 series with a, honestly, closer than it was looking at the start. Keyano, unfortunately, not able to pick up the 200 points. Going to end on 195, but, you know, 250 to 195. That's a pretty respectable number to end on. So I think we got a series on our hands.
I think we do here, Moon. And you know what? I got to be so for real with you, chat room. I thought this was going to be a 250 to 50 at the initial start, but something out of Keyano kind of like awoken. Something in their bodies awoken, and they were like, you know what, chat? Maybe we want to play the video game.
I mean, sometimes you need that little bit of a kind of a warm-up round and kind of just being like, oh wait, I need to play the game.
I gotta lock in.
You gotta wake up almost. I feel like that's pretty common. But either way, we will be back with a short break. Next map, search on Karachi, so don't go anywhere just yet. We'll be right back soon.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Hope you all been enjoying the matches so far. We just had game 1 finished up there on 6-star. It was the hard point, but we have now moved on to search and destroy on Karachi.
Yes, sir. So we'll see how this one plays out. We've already seen a pretty close map 1, 250 to 195. But it's going to be Keyano on the attack, looking to see what they can pull off here, see if they go for B or A. Looks like already kind of a B push to start with, but notably Spear on this little high ground angle, going to be really hard to try and clear out. The smoke comes out, so it's going to be a little bit of an execute. Spear picks up this first one. Exilios is going to fall to Bladesy as it's up to Spear up looking for this post plant. Oh, he actually kind of snuck under him from the smoke.
Ooh. I actually kind of dig that play, using your utility to get into the bomb site, use it, plant the bomb, and make your way out. But Bladesy, he is just too clean with his waves, but Aston trying to find him, but nobody home. Klinger is defusing the bomb, and that is going to be 4 of them down. And the beep boop bops, not talking about the bee boo boo bop, boo boo bop.
Oh man, well, that's going to be round 1. Remember, it is a first to 6. So we got plenty in store. Going to be looking like Maverick Esports on the attack here, seeing what they can do. We've already seen a pretty strong retake on the B site. But honestly, it didn't even need to be much of a retake.
Yeah. I mean, they found their way. I mean, they kind of left the site alone, to be fair. They smoked their way in, and they smoked out.
Yeah, I mean, they ended up picking up 2 opening picks kind of during that smoke execution as well, which I think really made a big difference, where you just don't have a defense to work with.
That's true.
Looks like Maverick Esports looking for an A side push here. Could be able to almost outnumber the defenders. It's a 2-2 split. Ooh. It's going to be Bladesy picking up the first one with a very clean kill. Shoku trying to play a very interesting angle, though. Fluid walks by him, though.
Straight up ran right by him. Shoku looking for the bomb. Fluid getting down and dirty in the smoke.
He's in the bus.
He got him.
They found him. Well, Exilios, last one alive. Still no kills up on the board for Keyano. Tries to jump through the window. Unfortunately, is getting a little bit of a crossfire from that one. Maverick Esports picking up round 2.
In a clinical fashion, I would say, Moon. I mean, really, how things are looking so far. Maverick Esports continues this kind of onslaught that we're used to seeing them play. And one thing I'm noticing is how well Maverick Esports is playing their trade.
Absolutely. They've really been, I guess, I don't know if it's mostly kind of locking in from even the last round and being like, okay, hold on, wait a minute now.
Right.
But they've been really good about the defensive pressure. They've been able to find that opening pick on just well timing from swinging with 2 people, just playing really strong angles and kind of waiting for Keyano to go through. But Keyano will pick up the first one on the board as Spirit does go down. Keyano looking to open up this B side. No plant has gone down, though. Fluid, though, is going to even this out. Bladesy picks up a kill on Kurz. Going to be Exilios and Aston left. But, oh, Fluid almost gets caught out in the open there. Klinger looking to back him up. Does find where Exilios is.
He does have a chance here. Aston kind of holding this way here, sitting on this top side angle, waiting for it as we continue to wait for the timer. 46 seconds left as Fluid gets caught by Aston, is now waiting next to the B site. It is now down to the 2v2, Exilios and Aston versus Bladesy and Klinger.
Yeah, I mean, the 2v2 is still really in favor of Maverick Esports. We got 30 seconds left on the clock, and they're just looking to rotate back as the plant will finally start to go down. The smoke is here. Oh, Bladesy isn't able to find anything. Takes a little bit of damage. I think he actually does scout where Aston went, but Klinger up on the high ground. Ooh, looks for a grenade. Bladesy, though, looking to help his teammate here, Exilios. Could get an interesting little flank, but Bladesy playing this high ground. Klinger as well on a really strong angle versus Aston, but Exilios still unspotted. Klinger is going to get shot in the back. No, he's not. That's not going to be great for Bladesy, but Bladesy, low HP.
Oh, you saw him just barely. 12 seconds left on the clock here. Aston just waiting for time. Then they are going to run out, and Bladesy doing what no Valorant player can do, and that's save.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I think it's definitely a round that once Klinger went down, they kind of lost track of where Exilios went. So Keyano will put up a number onto the board, and Maverick Esports will be on the attack.
Yeah, and I think with this series, right, we can't count Keyano out. No way. I mean, from what we saw in the hard point, they definitely got the gun skill. They got the team play behind it. Now, it really comes down to, in the search, right, is how well you want to play as a team. Do you continue to run the 2-2 split? Do you run the 3-1? Or do you full dedicate your time to one side alone?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really hard question to answer because half the time it's really just a matter of trying to get an opening trade, but it's going to be looking like a 1-3 split almost. Shoku, though, picks up 2, and he's going to survive with 12 HP, and that is just a crazy opening for Keyano. As, yeah, I mean, that's just unlucky to have to deal with. Shoku, though, finally goes down as Klinger's going to pick him up. Trying to play for this next one. 2v3, not looking great. It's an interesting map rotation here as, okay, Klinger picks up Cruz. I don't know if I like that from Keyano. A site is going to be looking like it's mostly free to plant. It'll be kind of hard for them to push through this one. Klinger needs to play a kind of passive angle. This Flu is going to be the one to get this plant down. Aston could find a little bit of a swing onto the bomb. Exilios doesn't even see the plant.
Didn't even need it. He just seen it, and now all he needs to do is defuse the bomb. 30 seconds left on the clock here. Aston, oh, Klinger. Dude, I was scared for a moment.
I mean, he can just play time, though. Oh, no. Oh, I spoke of playing time, and it's not going to matter as Exilios will get the defuse after picking up the kill on Klinger, and just Keyano getting such a really strong opening 2 pick. I think that really just set Maverick Esports back, and it's just so hard to kind of retake it. They almost did.
I mean, they really did. I mean, looking at it, what a play off of the smoke here from Exilios. Stopping Klinger from defending the bomb, and I mean, yeah, going back to the start of the round, the double kill was super quick and almost unstoppable. Really, and it's kind of setting the momentum right now. Keyano taking 2 rounds in a row against Maverick Mankato Purple right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tie game back in Search, but I mean, we've seen a tie game already, and Maverick Esports were able to pick up the win on that first round. But again, Search is, I mean, it's a lot of grenades thrown, and I don't know if that's going to find one. It might. Nope, is not going to find anyone. Few stuns out, but that's a lot of utility burn for, honestly, kind of no reason. I don't know if I like that play from them, but they look like they will be getting a plant execute onto the B site. Lazy does spot his first one, but does not take a shot out. Cruz is going to go down, but it is going to be a plant. Bladesy gets it. Okay, it does get planted, but he's already going to immediately try to stick the defuse, but he is going to be punished for it as Shoku is in a very deep angle. Klinger, though, looking to punish this high ground as Exilios. Doesn't know he's there just yet.
Oh, Shoku.
Klinger picks up the one, but Exilios is ready for it, and unfortunately, the high ground position from Exilios is just so strong. Spear is up there and trying to kind of chase him away. Exilios in this kind of market area looking to just play his life. Oh, Spear sees him. Nice. He's going to pick him up, and Spear will get that defuse. Maverick Esports with a little bit of a round clutch here, picking up their 3rd point.
Ooh, getting a little dicey here in the Karachi. And really, this market point here for Keyano, I really like it. I really like their strategy of making the 4-man. Now, with the rush towards the B site, the use of utility has no grounds. There has been, they've thrown it each time they've ran that way for no value.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll need to see if they kind of either A, switch up that strategy, save their nades for later, because it seems like they're throwing their lethals out there as well.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that, like, kind of, I mean, it's such a, like, risky play. Like, if you get an opening pick like that, it's so, like, crazy. I mean, throwing 1 is not too uncommon, but they threw 3. Yeah. I don't know if I like that, but we'll see how that plays out. Obviously did not play out for a great win on that round, but Maverick Esports looking to kind of shake this up a bit, are going to be stacking for this B site. We've seen him push A every single time, but has not really gone very well for him so far. Flash goes out, Fluid with the smoke ready for this plant. Klinger, though, is going to be trying to play this high ground. Picks up a kill on a Cruz, but he needs to play his life. Ooh, he's going to be able to, okay, he is going to be able to get away. It is a 3v3 still. The plant has not gone down just yet. Bladesy on this high ground is such an awkward angle, but he's going to pick up a kill on Exilios and picks up Aston as well. Bladesy with 2 on this round, and Shoku is the last one alive. Bladesy looking for a third.
Has to look for something, though. He is Shoku last alive. And, oh, he's trying to make a play. Bomb planted down at B. It is now the 3v1.
Yeah, I think getting that plant is so strong. I mean, the interesting thing with COD is that the bomb itself actually has, or I guess the boxes of the objective is actually quite good for cover. Klinger has a crazy angle, knows exactly where Shoku is. Shoku trying to fight him off of this one. Is going to be able to make his way up a bit. Klinger, though, forced to back away for now. Unfortunately, not really winning that gunfight and just needs to play his life. 15 seconds on the clock.
Oh, he's got to take his time, take it close. Not enough time. Shoku just going to chill up above. Not going to worry about it. No need to play. I like it. I like this play from Shoku. Keep his life, potentially keep a streak that he might have. Oh, no!
Well, that's definitely one way to keep the streak. And Maverick Esports, so picking up another round win. 2 more left for them, but 4-2 still really close for Keyano, so it's not out just yet.
I mean, I kind of like the rhythm that Keyano's playing this map right now. Uh-oh. Did Shoku not load in? No, yeah, okay, he loaded in. We're okay. I saw his name highlighted on the on the thing. No, but we're okay. Okay, going back to my initial thought, right, is I like the rhythm and the pacing that Keyano's taken this search game, right? Kind of making Mankato Purple play into their own hands. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Really changing the pace.
I mean, they already kind of did that, but unfortunately, 2 of them have already gone down with only Maverick Esports losing Spear up on this initial push. Actually try to push up through mid, which we don't really see often. Fluid, oh no, just needs to play his life. Trying to back away, back towards the back corner of A, but getting collapsed on is not going to be the greatest. Cruz. Yeah, that's just not a great angle to work with. Bladesy, though, might be able to pick up Cruz. Oh, it's so awkward angle to play off of. The wall is just too strong for Keyano, and they actually get a round win off of pushing up through mid.
And a really interesting play there, too. Running up mid on Karachi is a little interesting, to say the least. But with kind of how they've been playing the map and, you know, using their rotations, I believe from Keyano that they might be able to turn this into something really close.
Yeah, I mean, closing that gap, closing that lead down to 3 to 4 is definitely really good for them. Maverick Esports on the attack, looking to do something. They might actually just be trying to rush A here. A 4v1 could be really strong. Keyano does not have the defense to defend this Shoku in a very passive angle, so could actually just give them so much space. A lot of utility being thrown. But Exilios is there on that high ground. Does get a little bit of a scouting. Klinger, I think, does see where he was. So that will be the rotate call for Keyano. Shoku picks up the first kill as Fluid goes down. Spear, unfortunately, not able to pick him, or not able to trade him out. Shoku's going to pick up 2. Lazy picks up a kill on Exilios. Looking for a follow-up here. Klinger.
Oh, wow, dude. Kurz is just something out of people's nightmares how he's playing this apartment angle. Okay. Oh, nah, but dude, Bladesy, you see, you got the nightmares, but you can't go 1v1 against the boogeyman. But Keyano striking back, tying us 4-4.
Yeah, back to a tight game. We'll try to see. We'll see if Maverick Esports can kind of carry this momentum that they found. But Keyano right now have a really strong kind of ground or grasp of like the kind of mid-side area of the map. It feels like they're really strong in that area. So we'll see if they try to leverage that again. But Maverick Esports could be trying to see if they can catch him off guard on that kind of mid-push. They ended up picking up 2 on the 2 rounds ago. But we'll see where they end up first.
It's going to be interesting. We're going to play this high ground, and nobody home. Aston spotting Klinger, but not any kills to be had. Kurz kind of just waiting, playing his time. Oh, you saw his like noggin.
Takes a few shots at him, but unfortunately Bladesy is the first one to fall, as that will probably open up that B site a bit. The Spear drops and trying to rotate his way through. Klinger, though, oh, very awkward, but Klinger does pick up his one, so he's going to go down to Shoku, though, 2v3 for Maverick Esports. The plant will be going down as Aston does get it down, looks to back away underneath that arch. Spear needs to find where Shoku is. Fluid on this balcony, trying to rotate back to his team. Needs to help out Spirit. Spirit in a very interesting little spot. I don't think I've ever seen anyone playing there, but it's going to be Spirit who does go down. Aston going to fall. Shoku does find where Fluid comes from. And Keyano will take the lead in Search and Destroy.
Yeah, for the first time in the series, taking the lead, and not something I was ready to see personally. Shoku playing kind of just a really disgusting rat-type beat angle, sitting inside that church place, and current now match point.
Yeah, I mean, it's really up to Maverick Esports to kind of respond to this one and maybe take it to and really look to tie this game up. And we'll see if we are going all the way to round 11 or not. But Maverick Esports looking to focus their sights onto the B site here. We'll see how they play through. Shoku, though, on a 4-person kill streak, so this could be quite interesting. Spear, I think, does actually get a scout onto him. Blazy's going to be the first one to fall as Cruz picks him up. Klinger.
Wow.
Wow. Just an amazing kill from Kurz. Spear does take him down, though, with the pistol. We'll see if they can use that momentum for their advantage. But Fluid looking to maybe rotate back towards A site. There's no one from the defense on A at all. But Shoku does have a quite quick rotate, playing on this kind of building, or on the roof of this building. Could be really strong. He doesn't see them just yet. If they don't make any noise, then they might be able to get the plant. Fluid, though,
Oh, he had
does see where he is. Spear needs to help Fluid on this little angle. Fluid does get the plant down. Exilios kind of on this flank angle looking for him. Spear, ooh, does see the bus being pushed up. Fluid, though, might actually be collapsed on by 3 people.
Yeah.
It's going to go down. It's actually a team kill. Spear. Oh, no, he's not able to find it, and that's going to be Keyano with the map win on Search and Destroy.
Yeah, and from what I've seen from these guys time and time again, I'm so used to seeing Maverick Esports kind of dominate on these Search and Destroy games. But Keyano taking a different approach, playing a very calm, a very patient game. That's one thing that we see, you know, Maverick Esports really likes to play the aggression, make their opponents kind of anxious. And Keyano was not going to play their game.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely felt like they just had a little bit stronger execution and better kind of defensive positions to kind of rotate with.
Yeah.
And it felt like the rotations on the defense were just a little bit stronger. Obviously, finding those opening picks can just be so good to like momentum through. And sometimes it's a little bit of luck. And so sometimes it's just that, well, you played better kind of thing. You move on to the next map. There's a reason it's a best of 5.
That's so true, Moon.
As we will be going to our next map, which is the Control on Invasion. So don't go anywhere just yet. We'll be right back with a short little break. right, welcome back, everybody, as we get to map 3 of Invasion. This time we got control, so we'll see what happens. Already, though, 2 people go down for Maverick Esports as Klinger and his Spirit do get taken out by a grenade. Unlucky timing, but that will kind of open up the map for Keyano. Kurz is the first one to fall, as they will be up to Maverick Esports to kind of get a little bit of a retake. Bladesy, though, unable to find anything on this swing. Fluid and Spirit do clean them up, and that will be a point cleared with only 1 tick.
Kind of a smart play, you know. Throw as many bodies into the well as you possibly can. Pardon me, Spear up. Oh,
not able to make the connection at the end. But either way, able to kind of reset the map a bit. Maverick Esports able to get their get their footing again. Even live still, less than a minute on the clock. Oh, Klinger, though, not the best swing. Shoku ready in that kind of long angle. Aston gets traded out by Spear, but Spear gets traded out by Exilios. Bladesy caught while reloading, as a point is looking to finally start ticking for Keyano again. Klinger
has a chance, though. Klinger Exilios, though, with the FMJ kill onto Bladesy, and Aston over Klinger as well. And, you know, one thing I really like about this map here, Moon, is that just how well you're able to play your rotations. How do you want to play the long game? Because if you're playing on the deep south, right, you have that huge long span. Next to what would be the A bomb site next to the B, which are in the top left. I really dig it. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely kind of shown for the favor of Maverick Esports right now on the A side, but unfortunately the B side is going to be captured, so it's going to be a minute 30 on the clock for them to retake on A with already a tick, and then some to work with. Fluid again caught while reloading. That's unfortunately, we've seen that twice already, that we've had a defender on or kind of caught out while reloading. Unfortunately, Maverick Esports a little bit down on the lives here. Bladesy looking to play this one not very well. Kurz is going to take him out, and Klinger is the one to anchor this point. Is probably going to be swung by 2 people, though. Aston doesn't know exactly where he is. Klinger, though, just a well-placed shot, as Fluid is going to pick up a kill on Shoku, but does get traded out. Ticks are going to be starting as Keyano does pick up these, close to a second tick. Exilios picking up a kill on Bladesy down mid. Klinger, though, needs to play for this retake. Kurz, ooh, it's just an awkward angle. Unfortunately, he's going to be swinging 2 people. Needs to get his foot in the door, and Keyano will get the capture as map 1 in their favor, or round 1, sorry, in their favor.
Yeah, this is looking, see, Keyano kind of found the pace that they want, you know? They're kind of, you know, they started off at kind of a sprint, and then they were jogging a little bit, and now I feel like they found their footing. And Maverick Esports just can't keep up.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely kind of a pacing thing. I mean, if you can just outpace your opponent, whether it's rotations, which I think has been really the name of the game. I mean, they got an opening pick onto that A site to get an opening tick, and they weren't able to confirm it at all. And so they just rotated over to B and were able to take it. But it's going to be Maverick Esports forcing their way up to A to start here. Exilios picking up 2 on this defense. Spear's last one left. Does scout out one of them heading towards their spawn, though. Klinger looking to pick up a kill, gets 1, but is not in a best spot, pinched by 3 people. He needs to back up, and he's going to be taken out as Shoku takes him down.
Wow, dude, Shoku and Kurz are on a whole another level right now. Aston kind of just playing a safe game, but you get exploded by the car. Spear looking for 2. It's going to be progress at B. Maverick Esports said, you know what? No worries. Ain't for the rest of your days. Continuing the pips on B as they make it another one.
Spears is actually going to find a kill on Shoku, so it's actually a little bit of like a double pressure on the map here. Fluid picking up that kill on Exilios. Not able to finish the capture as he's still really low HP, but he is going to get more progress here. Looks like the B site will finally be captured. Over 2 minutes on the clock for Maverick Esports to look for this A site.
I really like that right now. It is going to be close, though. With how it is, right, you got to now make your rotation towards the A as you have less lives than your opponent now, 23 to 20 currently. I mean, so many factors you got to really worry about when you're playing control, but dude, just as I say it, Maverick Esports turn the tide.
Yeah, I mean, they're already in a really great spot. Fluid actually in this really deep angle. He does get taken out, but he does get his one. Aston, though, kind of forced to back away behind this car. Gets a little bit of an explosion damage on him. Unfortunately, Spear's going to be the first one to find another contact. Shoku does go down, but Kurz and Aston do clean up the point. But Maverick Esports do get 2 ticks of progress to work with. And still, minute 30 on the clock.
Minute 30 to work with, and continuing this massive. They have to make a play here. But you know, you gotta fight through the 4 guys that are sitting directly through mid as they're waiting inside the bar.
Yeah, Kurz is gonna take out Bladesy first, and actually gonna be Klinger picking up the next one. Shoku making it a 3v3 here. Kurz trying to back away. Maverick Esports kind of looking to force up towards their spawn almost. Has some really great rotate, but Shoku's gonna go down as Fluid takes the kill, saving his teammate though. Fluid gonna be running into this defender. Unfortunately, does not see him on top of the trash can. Bladesy is gonna pick him up as Klinger gets a kill onto Shoku as he's gonna be able to swing through the spawn. But Aston picks up his one, but not able to swing fast enough to kill Bladesy. Bladesy is gonna have to be the one on the point here. Exilios in a very deep angle does take it down by Fluid as he's finally able to leave some pressure onto Bladesy, who's still just stuck on point, trying to survive as long as possible. Aston, very, very low. Nice. Swings, and Bladesy's going to take him out. Bladesy does get traded, but Maverick Esports will trade out the rest and pick up their map win, or why do I keep saying map? Round win, and we're back to a tie game.
That's what I'm used to seeing from these boys. The KDs are nothing to worry about. As long as you're playing your OBJs, you can get the W.
Yeah, it might be Call of Duty, but there is still an objective, and that is the primary aspect of this game right now. That is not an actual team deathmatch as much as people like to talk about Call of Duty. I mean, when you play COD, that's probably like the most common mode you get, right? But yeah. Objectives matter so much more than kills. Kills allow you to get objectives, but if you can't get well-timed kills, you're just farming stats.
That's true. That's true. You got to play your angles, got to play your game. Klinger being able to take down Exelios with a great car explosion kill, but he's got to take the time, and he's not paying attention. He got caught with his pants down.
That was a little bit of an awkward kill, but Klinger's going to take him up and say thank you very much. A little bit of a lives lead, but still pretty deep pool for lives to work with, so it'll be a 3-person defense of B as Spear does get taken out. Spear picks up a kill, sorry. Fluid gets taken out, but Spear is forced to back away. Klinger and Bladesy fall, looking like B site will be in control of Keyano. 2 minutes on the clock for A.
Yeah, 2 minutes on the clock here. Kurz kind of sitting next to the tank here, kind of waiting for their time. Now, looking at, if you see here, Moon, look at the difference of defense style that Maverick Esports is playing compared to how Keyano is playing. They were playing a one-man split all the way through each building there, through the one far deep left, middle right, middle left, middle right, and then deep right. Now it seems as though they're playing a 2-2-1 kind of split, or a 2-2 split between the both of them, while one of them sitting on the point.
Yeah, I mean, I like having the point push sometimes, and that does make sure you don't end up having someone kind of like sneak through. But unfortunately, Aston's going to be the one to kind of force his way up this kind of defense. Does get taken out by Bladesy, but Bladesy doesn't realize there's 2 people around him. He's going to be double teamed and will go down. Maverick Esports still with some timing to work with. Back to tied lives. Fluid looking for some utility. Knows there's someone in that building, but does spot out Aston, I think. Bladesy picks up a kill on Exilios.
Yeah, he's kind of waiting, taking his time as we're hovering over Spears. He gets the timing, and Kurz yet again takes the drop shot on Spear. And it seems though like Kurz has kind of got Spear's number right now.
Yeah, Klinger though in this really strong angle to work with gets his first kill on Kurz, but he does have 2 players he has to kind of fight through. Aston goes down as Fluid picks him up. Shoku goes down next as Klinger is able to pick up 2 on sole defense. 30 seconds left on the clock. Fluid, where is he standing? I didn't even know he could be up there, but he's going to be taken down as Exilios does find where he snuck to. 20 seconds left. We'll see if anything, or we'll see what Keyano can do. They still need a full capture to work with. Fluid does go down, Klinger goes down, so the point is not opened up just yet as Bladesy and Spear are able to hold it down. Spear looking for a kill on Aston. Aston finds Bladesy, but Aston picks up 2.
Finding that double kill, it's actually super premier for them. Fluid is able to take down Aston as he only needs to find one more. That's going to be Fluid as they have to make a push. They got to do something with only a couple seconds left. They don't have enough time. Keyano and Maverick Esports is going to take the lead once again. Deep into the set, Mankato Purple from Maverick Esports takes it 2-1 and regain the lead.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was such a great defense. I mean, it only got them 2 minutes on the clock by the time they needed to actually push towards A.
Right.
And I think the main thing was they didn't get any time on that point until basically overtime.
That's true. You're not wrong. I mean, like, really looking at it deep into overtime, they're able to look for deeper angles, go for more aggressive plays. But Maverick Esports on the defensive side just looked too good. But Exilios call this man LeBron by how deep he be throwing those balls.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly a little bit of just like a lucky timing, right? Like, it's just unfortunate to see. So it's going to kind of slow down the attack of Maverick Esports. So Spear is going to be kind of just bouncing up and down, looking to see where the attack or where the defense is going to show up for on this B side. Shoku is going to be the first one to fall here. Klinger picks up a kill onto Aston. So Maverick Esports having some really solid control. It's still Kurz in a very deep angle. Fluid doesn't know where he is. Oh my god, he just walked by him.
No
but it's going to be Kurz with the missile. Doesn't actually find anything on it.
Nice. A great play from Maverick Esports, being able to hide away as they continue this attack onto B, and that's progress as well. That's the second pip guaranteed. Bladesy just kind of taking his time, holding it down there at the B side as Shoku is forced to make a play.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shoku, it's too little too late as the B point will be secured. 2 minutes on the clock here as Maverick Esports are looking to change their rotation over to A. Kurz gets a little bit of a stun on a Spear. Spear, unfortunately, does get swung by 2 people. Fluid does pick up a kill on Kurz. Klinger picks up Shoku as well. So Maverick Esports getting a little bit of momentum to kind of open up through, although the main thing right now is Aston is this crazy deep angle to work with on tank. Does get taken out. Maverick Esports opening up the map here for him. But Spear picking up a kill on Shoku. That really shifts in Maverick's favor. The defense of Keyano is kind of really stuck in their spawn. A little bit of a stalemate from both teams right now.
Yeah, they can't really find or decide where they want to make the move, and Bladesy is going to be the one to make the first strike. Klinger follows quickly as Aston takes Fluid down, but they continue to follow suit yet again. Oh my gosh, dude, Maverick Esports now containing more pips here at the A site as they now need to make a quick push here. Keyano, 14-17. Look at the lives though, man. You're down by 3. Progress at A. It continues to look and fall for Maverick Esports.
Yeah, I mean, Aston does clean out the site as he takes out Klinger, but it's going to be Exilios picking up Bladesy as well. So Maverick Esports looking to reset their attack here. Spear, though, is just better than both of them. Picks up 2. Kurz goes down, so it's just left to Aston on point, but he will have his team respawning pretty soon for this. So it doesn't have to worry too much about that. Shoku, though, going to find Spear. Does not have a great outcome there as Spear does pick up the kill. Aston stuck on this car, kind of out in the open. Bladesy not able to find him in time as he does. Exilios does pick up a kill on Spear. So 26 seconds left on the clock. Shoku in a very interesting place. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I like that, but we'll see how that plays out.
It definitely will turn into something really good here. 13 seconds left on the clock here for Keyano, as we might just take this to a final round here.
Yeah, I mean, you might have spoken too soon, though. Bladesy picks up a 1, needs to find where Exilios is. Exilios, though, does clean up the kill, and that looks like that, never mind, that will be the defense for Keyano, as the time limit has been reached. Maverick Esports only able to get 1 tick on that second point. So, back to a tie game, and we are in match point for map 3.
My goodness. Map 3, it is tied 1 apiece here, chat room. This is where the going gets tough and the going gets good. You see, the final round is one of my favorite things. Final round. Here we go, as we are switching sides, getting ourselves deep into the series for game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, Maverick Esports were able to pick up a really strong defensive win earlier, but Keyano has kind of responded, so it definitely feels really even. So I'm curious to see how this one's going to play out, see if there's another kind of explosion kill off of one of the cars. Bladesy gets some pretty strong damage, but doesn't find a kill onto either of them. Shoku, though, looking to kind of find a deep angle onto this B site. Klinger is trying to defend this one. Fluid picks up 2 kills, though. Klinger's going to pick up Exilios, and it's up to Keyano, who right now are really looking to shift their focus towards B site. And so it's really going to be hard for Maverick Esports to kind of retake this right now. We'll see how this plays out. The timing will go down as Fluid is going to be on a very deep flank. Oh, actually finds Exilios on him. Exilios trying to match it. Fluid picks up 2. Spear is going to clean out Asked him. And it's just to Shoku on the point. Spear is going to find him. Maverick Esports cleaning up the point on B here. Just 1 tick on the point as Maverick Esports are going to have a really strong defense here. A good retake. Aston, though. Oh, Spear's just a little bit better. He's going to take him out as Kurz, though, does trade him out. Bladesy trades out for Spear, though. So, again, still pretty even, or pretty good trade for Maverick Esports. 30 seconds left on the clock, and still no point found just yet. 1 tick, but Klinger finds a really deep kill in their spawn, and so that could really be really strong for Klinger to kind of almost spawn trap.
Yeah, it looks really good here. Yeah, that's number 5. That is going to be Klinger, but they are running out of time. 17 seconds left on the clock here. And Maverick Esports has been great on this defensive side. Progress at B, not too much to go. But Fluid has to make a play here. He finds one, he finds another one. And the progress is going to go back down as Fluid makes his way out of there. Holy moly.
13 seconds left on the clock, but it is still kind of overtime because they were touching down. 10 seconds left. Shoku is not able to make his way through.
Oh my God,
it's up to Exilios, who Klinger takes him out. 5 seconds left. Klinger needs to be able to defend this. Klinger and Fluid picking up both of them, and Maverick Esports picking up map 3 with 2-1 in the series.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It was getting hectic, it was getting wild, and I was unsure of how things would turn out at the very end. But Maverick Esports, we know those guys, we know them well. When the going gets tough, that's when the clutches matter. As we make our way into map number 4, it is going to be
Hardpoint Karachi.
Oh gosh.
So we're back to Hardpoint. Now we've seen Maverick Esports take a 250 to 195 lead, but I mean, as much as 50 points is still a pretty solid lead for Hardpoint.
Yeah.
I almost feel like we won't see a replication of that. I mean, it felt like Keyano was maybe just a bit stronger on Karachi specifically, which was the same map we just played on Search.
Right.
So we'll be going back to that map in Hardpoint. So I don't know, only time will tell right now, but we'll be back with a short little break, as I'm excited to see what will happen when Maverick Esports close this out, or are we going to a map 5? Who knows?
Map 5s are always exciting, but yeah, with that being said, we'll be right back.
We're student gamers at Minnesota State Mankato, and we had a big idea. Turn our love of gaming into a varsity esports team. In our first year, we earned a national championship and created a fun and friendly community for both competitive and casual gamers. We're learning broadcasting, digital marketing, and live stream technology, skills that translate to real-world job opportunities. Everyone wins. Be a Maverick. Learn more at mnsu.edu.
Sports without the physical activity. That's kind of how I explain it.
It's just like regular sports, but behind a computer.
I love the idea of esports. I think this has potential to grow and to engage a lot of students.
Gaming with my parents, it did not go over well in the beginning. They saw it more as a distraction from school or from actual sports. It wasn't really until this Mankato esports program came up that they were like, oh wow, this is an actual official thing that schools do. They kind of decided like, okay, let's take this seriously, let's support them.
We would hope every student find something that they are passionate about, that will engage them, put them in community with other students, and let them do things that help them create what it is they want to have for their education.
All right, welcome back, everybody. As we are down to map 4 and match point for Maverick Esports against Keyano Huskies. 2-1 is the score. Just finished up invasion control with Maverick Esports just doing amazingly on the last defense, being able to retake on that B site. But we are now on to Karachi with hardpoint. We'll see what happens.
A brand new game mode and a brand new map. Here we go as we are now off to the races. We've seen Karachi before, and we've seen it 1,000 times. We'll see how it plays out here in mid, because this is where the going gets tough, and the rhythm and pacing is set for both of these teams. And Bladesy, the boogeyman, he strikes again, finding 2, and that's 3 for Maverick Esports.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about pacing, and Maverick Esports already really starting out strong here. Klinger picking up another one, and Maverick Esports putting up some crazy kills on the board. Finally getting up some point capture to start with here. Kurz, a very interesting angle. Bladesy is going to pick out Aston, and Klinger is going to take out Kurz. Bladesy will fall. By the way, production, we do not have game audio. But Shoku is going to pick up a kill onto Klinger, and Linus 10 seconds on the hard point as Maverick Esports getting a really solid lead to start with, but looks like Keyano has the point control for this next one.
Yeah, they're really looking for it, as it is going to be at the bus station here. Or the Cafe Alley, pardon me, as we are deep into it. Fluid looking for something, maybe a deep flank. Klinger finds it in the back, and Fluid as well, but Shoku is there on the trade. Klinger looking for any sort of information as he has it, but Klinger is just the better player, and Cruz looking as well for this back alley, but you see Bladesy does have the trophy system on lock, and that is Exelio. Spear finds a trade, and Fluid as well.
Yeah, I mean, Maverick Esports did not have the initial kind of defensive hold on this point, but they were just able to force them out completely. Bladesy picks up a kill on Kurz, who does end up, who ended up killing Spear up on the point there. Shoku's going to go down as Fluid picks up another kill. Looking like Fluid looking to carry some momentum into this next one, trying to go for this streak. We'll see what happens. Klinger has actually a really strong spot to work with. Ends up getting a kill, but does get taken out by Aston. Oh, wait, Aston died to the grenade?
Oh, no way. That's crazy.
I didn't even realize that, but that's going to be really strong as neither team is really there to hold this hard point to start. A little bit of a neutral to work with. Spear on this high ground.
I like that, playing the nooch, but Spear sees the angle onto Kurz, and I had no idea. How did he see him?
I don't know. Sometimes they just see it. That's all I'll say. It's pretty hard to tell sometimes, but I think when we're just that well locked in, it's a little bit of a pre-fire kind of thing, right? But yeah, I mean, it's just well played from Spear on finding 2 amazing kills. Gonna end up taking out another one. Bladesy though with a 4-person kill streak, kind of holding down this point here. Fluid's gonna take out Exilios, who challenges him up these stairs. Fluid, fortunately, is gonna choose to back away. Shoku, ooh, might be an interesting name. Oh, it's just actually a bit short. Fluid tries to challenge him on it, but does get taken down. With Maverick Esports having a crazy strong lead, 91-19 to start here.
I mean, we saw it happen in map number 1 here, Moon. You got to think about it. Something in Keyano might be awoken in a matter of time here, as they now have control of this next hardpoint. It is going to be P4, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Bladesy has a really strong angle on this kind of outside section where the B bomb was for search and destroy, but Spear's going to pick up a kill on Exilios. Bladesy ends up finding a little bit of a shoulder of Shoku. Spear picks up a kill on Aston, though. Klinger does fall. Bladesy is going to be the one on the point right now. It does be the first contact for Kurz, who gets traded out as Fluid picks up the kill. And Maverick Esports getting their time on this hard point. 10 seconds left. Looking to rotate to the next one. We'll see how Maverick Esports will force Keyano off this point.
Yeah, it's going to be back here in the back alley, the top right of the map, and we've seen them how they're able to take care of it. That's huge from Spear. He has another one, Bladesy as well, taking out Exilios, and Shoku being the only one left. Aston sitting and playing like a rat. This dude is a weirdo for playing that upper tight angle, but Klinger is able to find Exilios, and the more players of Keyano fall.
Yeah, I mean, Klinger's going to fall down to Kurz, and like you said with that corner play, I mean, playing those corners can catch out some very, awkward kills almost, but sometimes it feels like it's not, enough to make a difference almost. As you play such, a neutral angle that you really don't impact the rest of the map. Fluid is going to pick up a kill as Aston thinks he walked away, but isn't going to do so. Shoku tries to juke out Spear, who does take him down. Bladesy picks up Kurz as Kurz walks up the stairs. Not ready to look down the barrel of Spear, as Fluid's going to be the first one on this point. Finds Aston, but Aston does get to back away. Klinger picks up a kill on Shoku, so Maverick Esports are the first ones on this hard point. Fluid, though.
Oh, dude. Exilios falls and finds Fluid, but Bladesy is there with a good trade. Fluid, it's back to P1 here, Moon. And it's sort of, like I said, this is where it shows the pacing of the game, and this might change how the pacing of this map goes deep into the second round, the second wave of these hard points.
Right. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Bladesy having to kind of find where Shoku is. Bladesy will go down, and Shoku is going to be trying to fight this 1v1 against Fluid, though. Fluid looking more to flank him, if anything, challenge him inside the building. Fluid is going to take him out. Fluid picks up Exilios and does try to clean up the point. Aston does fall as Spear does trade him out, but not without taking Fluid with them, as Spear is going to be now defending this hard point. Looking like it's going to be shifting over back to that KFA section of the map. Klinger and Spear picking up their ones and will be shifting their focus to the next one.
Ooh, Klinger, he is just the better player, but you got to be weary of what's happening in the back line. Spear finds Exilios, and it's a 2v2 here in the back alley here at the bus stop, and Fluid finds it as they win the objective. Now they just got to hold it. It has been close throughout this entire game here, Moon, but Maverick Esports has been able to hold the line, hold this Maverick machine as we're used to seeing.
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing right now is setting up these crossfires that are so strong. 3 of them already going down. Aston is the last one alive here. gets challenged by Spirit, and Spirit will win out on that one, as Maverick Esports with a really strong defense here. Just leaving Fluid left on the point. Will be looking to shift their focus to where this next hard point is. Maverick Esports with the map control for this one, but Keyano does have time to look to find their way through. Spirit picks up a kill on Kurz. Klinger looking to kill Exilios, who does just barely sneak by him. Exilios is unfortunately contested. Shoku trying to defend him. Both Spear and Exilios kind of stuck in this kind of stalemate almost, as it's going to be Blazy who picks up a kill on Kurz. Spear still on this point, not contesting just yet. Klinger, though, fortunately falls to Aston, who is just on such a strong angle on the roof. Fluid looking to back up his teammate. Exilios, he's just able to stand behind. Okay, he finally goes down. That's so crazy. He's just able to stand behind the counter, just not really getting shot by anyone. Fluid's going to be the one to sit on point here. Shoku finds where Fluid is sitting at, but Blazy is going to trade him out. Unfortunately, not going to be able to survive. Exilios back to his little corner.
Back into the spot where we saw him last time, but Klinger said, no more, Mr. Nice Guy, and I'm not going to let you get away with this. You can't keep getting away with this. As Maverick Esports makes their way into the 200-point mark and have a exceptional lead.
Yeah, I mean, the 200 to 130 is definitely a really strong lead to work with. We've seen Keyano kind of pull back a really solid lead as Fluid picks up a kill on Shoku with the grenade, and picking up a second, looking for his third, and will kind of open up this point here. Blazy's going to go down, but Keyano does have the map control to not worry about it too much. None of them have decided to sit down on the point. Klinger and Spear goes down. Fluid picks up his third, looking to carry this into a fourth, but he's just being a menace in this kind of center building, looking to challenge the next one on the point. Fluid picks up Aston, though. Spear and Blazy as well, cleaning up the point. So Maverick Esports getting their points going up here. We'll see how Keyano looks to respond.
They got to respond effectively. Exilios takes down Klinger with the Renetti. That's a double kill for the big bearded man there. Exilios looking clean with it, but not shaven.
We'll see how they decide to go to this next point. Getting closer to the 150 mark for Keyano could be really strong. Kurz and Shoku both taking out some kills from Maverick Esports. So they will be trying to close this gap, though. Klinger picking up a kill on Shoku. Again, still defensive positions for Keyano is really strong. Kurz might actually get flashed out by Fluid. Exilios, man, we talk about playing corners. Exilios is exactly that, as he's going to be able to find Spirit. Just playing off this balcony. Shoku does pick up the kill on Klinger. Blazy takes out Kurz, looking to open up this point, but just no HP to work with right now. Has to back away and let his... Oh no, he's going to get taken out by the grenade.
Wow!
Fluid, though, picking up two, so he's going to get some point control as the point has finally opened up. Only the last 5 seconds, though, so not anything too crazy. Back to mid we go.
Back to mid, and only, I believe, 19 seconds left here for Maverick. Never mind, 18 points left is all that they need to secure the set against Keyano right now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. It's going to be really hard to kind of force Keyano out of these kind of strong power positions. I mean, Exilios on this roof is going to be so strong. Fluid trying to challenge him, but it does go down. So, again, no points getting taken for Keyano, as none of them have been sitting on this hard point. Unfortunately, this hard point is one where if you're on it, it's just so vulnerable. As Klinger goes down, but Spirit does trade out that kill. Unfortunately, gets traded out himself. Fluid now on the point, looking to get some more points here for his team. Unfortunately, does get taken out by Exilios. And 12 seconds left on this hard point.
Dude,
lucky flashbang.
Something from Exilios is kind of... This dude decided to wake up. Someone decided to lock in this man. He said, bro, you got to start playing the game now. You got to be playing the game that we're playing. Kruz with a great, huge play from Keyano, taking down Blazy and Fluid, as we are now back into the cafe. I hope you brought your coupon book here, Moon, because the deals might get hot as Keyano looking to resurge back into this set.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. Spear ends up swinging onto Exilios, but Exilios will take him out. Klinger picks up Exilios, though, as Aston's still on this roof, so Maverick Esports have to get a little bit of a reset. We are in 200-point territory for Keyano. Are closing the gap now. as they end up picking up 3 here. So Maverick Esports might have to play for this next hard point. It's going to be really hard to kind of force them away. It looks like they will be choosing to play more for map control. Shoku spotted out. Bladesy waits his time, picks up his first kill. Unfortunately, is not ready for a third one to swing around that corner. 10 seconds left on this hard point, but Maverick Esports looking to take the next control. Fluid finds where Shoku is. He does take him down, so Fluid will survive. Next one to find him is Kurz. Kurz does take out Fluid, so the point is in the open here. Kurz, though, dangerously low. Klinger does get taken out by Shoku. Xilios takes out Spear. Will be closing this lead, getting dangerously close. Maverick Esports need to find an opening pick here to get their way through. Bladesy might be the one to do it. Spear ends up finding Aston. So it's Xilios on this high ground.
Keyano now has the lead, 43 seconds left on the clock. Fluid has to make his way onto the point, but nobody's gonna be there, and Keyano gonna take this to game 5. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe what I'm seeing, but as the script writes itself, Moon, we are here on game 5 as it goes back to search and destroy.
I mean, I'm just surprised. I mean, 250 to 237 is just crazy to think about, considering Maverick Esports were on that 237 pretty much the entirety from Keyano, from 200 to 250 points.
True.
And it's just so hard. They weren't able to find any momentum to kind of open up a hard point. And I feel like maybe lost map control in terms of those like kind of rooftop positions that Karachi is just so kind of well known for at this point. And I mean, we'll see what happens. We're going to search and destroy on Rio. Now, to be fair, I think the main thing to note right now is both of their losses were on Karachi.
That's true.
Maybe Karachi's just not their map today. I hope that's the case, but we'll see what happens. Search and destroy, always going to be an interesting map. But we're taking to Rio for map 5, so don't go anywhere just yet. But we'll be taking a short little break, so we'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. As the script writes itself, shout out to Street Fighter Academy and my boy Neo Jedi as we are here in game number 5. It is Search and Destroy on Rio. Keyano versus Maverick Esports.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Search and destroy, need to get 6 points. We've already seen a search map before, but we'll see what happens. Who's going to be this opening pick here? As speaking of which, Spear is going to find the first one. Starting this point well, though, might actually be a little bit of a plant here. Klinger's going to unfortunately get going to go down. Fluid's going to pick up a kill on Xilios. Fluid, though, this crazy position, and it's not going to matter. Maverick Esports going to clean up the shop and look for this defuse, taking round 1.
Huge, deep into the market as they were. Bladesy is just kind of chilling, hanging out. That was round number 1 to Maverick Esports. Keyano have been a pack to deal with. The almost in terms of like, we've been chatting a lot about Warhammer, kind of off screen, right? They remind me a lot of how the Space Wolves, with their rotation, their speed on moving around the map.
Yeah, I mean, speed is definitely the king sometimes. There's just so much that if you can just kind of catch someone off guard, really, it's just so much power in it. And, oh, a little bit of a lobby issue?
Potentially a lobby issue. So we'll take it back to us here, chat. We're going to figure out what's happening on these technical difficulties. So we're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We're going to figure out the ruling on this because it was 1 round to 0.
Yeah, I don't know how that would play. I mean, I would imagine that would carry over to the next one. It's not like they're changing map or anything like that. A little bit of just like a technical issue. But, yeah, I mean,
Figure out the
I don't
ruling
know.
on it. I'm not sure.
Well,
With that,
yeah,
we're
we'll be
gonna
back
take
in
a
a few
short
minutes.
break.
Yeah, who knows?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We do deeply apologize for the long pause that we had. It seemed that we had some technical issues happening on the side of Keyano as computer black screened, and we figured out what was going on, but now we are back into the match. We are myself, Hamlack, and I have Moon to my left. We are going to get right into the game. It is going to be Maverick Esports versus Keyano in game number 5 here on Rio.
Yeah, we got Maverick Esports on the attack, so we'll see what happens. It's a little technical issue, maybe seeing if some momentum is shifted. I'm unsure if we have a carry-over win from the previous, because they did technically play out one map already, or one round already,
yep.
So I'm unsure about that. We'll try to get back to you when we have information, but either way, might not matter too much. Spirip's going to pick up an opening kill on Aston. Blazy's going to pick up Exilios. And looking like Maverick Esports should get a pretty free cap. Bladesy might be running into Kurz on the flank and does take him out. Shoku is going to pick up a kill onto Klinger. Maverick Esports should know where this guy is coming from. Going to be rotating up to mid. Unfortunately, swinging 2 people at the same time is not going to be great. Fluid's going to go down. But unfortunately for Maverick Esports, Shoku is able to take the one-on-one duel. Maverick Esports 25 seconds on the clock. We'll see.
What is Spear doing?
He's going on an adventure. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
Doesn't matter too much.
I was like, this dude's about to take the entire round trip, you know, with the frequent flyer miles flying Delta, if you know what I'm saying. Takes a trip all the way across the map, but Blazy being able to pick it up on Dushok as he goes for the defuse. Bomb in his face, but bullets in the back of his head.
Well, that's definitely what you want to do for an opening attack. Switching sides here, Maverick Esports on the defense. We'll see how this plays out, where Keyano is going to look to go, whether it's the A site or B, kind of mid elevator or escalator. Yeah, mid. I think escalator. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you got escalators, mid, where you got that big like lounge area, and then you have the market over on A.
It's looking like a stack onto B could be the play. Spear not really looking in the right angle, and unfortunately is going to be swung and will go down. Plant should be dropping here. Kurz trying to fight off Fluid. Fluid is going to back away, play his time. Klinger looking to help for this retake. Kurz in a very interesting spot. Klinger might be able to swing at good timing if Kurz doesn't realize he's right behind him.
Klinger, no idea.
He takes him out. Ooh, Fluid, though, went down on the flank from Shoku. Aston could get a crazy kill onto Bladesy. Bladesy going to go down. Klinger in a 1v3. Does get the jump onto Shoku, but unfortunately, in a 1v2, not looking great. He's going to not be able to pick up any more, and that will be a Keyano win for round 2.
Round number 2, and that's tough. Going in between these two. See, these guys wanted to play it out, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to play it out. Even through it all, even when you look in the mirror, it is still yourself going into round number 3.
Well, we got Maverick Esports back on the attack, trying to figure out a way to break through Keyano's defense. They've already done so in round 1. We'll see if they can replicate this here, looking like the A push is the target. Kurz getting stunned on this little garage flank here. Shoku getting forced away by Spear. Maverick Esports should be able to open up this point, but Keyano does have the defense rotating back. See which one's going to fall first. The main thing to look at right now, Aston on this really, really deep flank, could be a little scary. Bladesy, though, might be ready for it.
Oh, they all know.
Well, that is one way to get your opening pick here, Aston, with just a crazy deep rotate. Maverick Esports now looking to leave. Klinger on this little pressure onto A might actually keep Kurz here for a while. Okay. He's going to take a few shots on him. Shoku goes down. He knows they're rotating away, but Exilios, he doesn't even shoot. He takes him so long to shoot Spear that it doesn't even matter. Maverick Esports is going to wipe the floor on this one. Round 2 in the favor of Maverick Esports.
What I like to see, the attacks from these boys have been clean and precise throughout the evening. It is now time to finish the job and put these boys away.
All right, well, Maverick Esports back in the defense. We'll see who's going to find this opening pick here. Keyano looking to kind of rush down A. A lot of grenades being thrown away. Klinger might actually be forced out quite fast. Very low HP, might be able to, he does stay alive. Fluid, unfortunately, is going to fall on this kind of like mid-rotate area. Maverick Esports looking to...
What? I don't know about that.
It's just free fire. I don't think
Call it his luck.
I think that's just luck. He wasn't really tracking it.
Oh, Aston, you know, shooting just above his head, creating outlines of his opponent. Klinger looking to make a play here, but no. Klinger is there. Shoku, Klinger, you got to win these gunfights as he pull out the Renetti and nobody there. Keyano takes the W here, bringing us to round number 5.
Yeah, I mean, back to a tie game on Search here, where Keyano just had such a strong kind of opening attack onto that lower point. So, unfortunately, just Maverick Esports not really ready for it, not able to make the rotations in time, but they're back on the attack. We'll see how they'll do here.
All right. Gonna be close. We back on the attack side. We see how they play on the attack side before. It's kind of been on the... It's kind of been the wave to play this round on attack. But Kerr is chilling next to the bomb here. Or hanging out next to site, sitting on top of where you got to plant the bomb. And taking his time with it as well. Klinger sitting down below here for A site. A site is alone. It is number 6, and that's going to be Shoku way in the back line.
All right, well, the A site might be opened up enough. Plant is going to go down. Shoku does take out Klinger, who's just not looking in the right angle, but looks like the plant will be plant will go down. Blazy is going to be looking to rotate back. Aston might have an interesting peek onto Fluid. Fluid does find where he is, so nothing does go down just yet. Spear. Oh, he's going to get caught out from that little angle. Unfortunately, not much left. Fluid going to be trying to defend this one. Unfortunately, he will go down, and that will be a defuse for Keyano.
Wow. Okay. 3-2. Ha. 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 Going into round number 6. And this is where things get interesting. Because you now have the lead, and the advantage goes to the side of Keyano.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Maverick Esports back on the defense. Fortunately, the attack onto A was not good enough. So we'll see which direction Keyano is looking for. Looking like maybe a B slash kind of, yeah, mostly B push, but not really going straight towards the point just yet. Going to play this outside angle. Kurz does get a swing, and Aston and Kurz are going to take 2 out. Fluid's going to get a trade and play his life. Maverick Esports down in a 3v2. Shoku looking to get that plant down, though.
The plant is going to be going down here. The bomb planted at the B side. Now post-plant scenario, 45 seconds left on the clock. Kurz, it is at B, so it is sitting on that top lounge. It is the 2v3. Fluid, never mind, 2v2. I lied. Oh, what a shot from Exelios, but the trade is out. It is the 1v1, and Spear is the mastermind. We've seen him win these before, and the timing is just all in the favor of Keyano, is now 4-2.
Well, Maverick Esports unfortunately not able to find much on the Search and Destroy Rio just yet, but they will be back on the attack. Trying to see if they can find some momentum here on this Search and Destroy. I mean, it's really hard to tell what the kind of play is from Maverick Esports. I mean, we've seen them already go for a few times. It's not really played out the best, but almost feels like maybe they're rushing it a bit too much.
I would agree with you here, Moon. It's, you know, they're not really playing for the time, not really playing the execute very well, looking for the pick. See, and that just might not be the wave against these guys, because Keyano has been setting the pace of each round.
Absolutely. But Maverick Esports looking to play towards the A site here. Bladesy on the flank spear, looking for this kind of mid-rotate angle, but just going to be in kind of a stalemate with Kurz. Bomb is going to be planted, so the timer will start ticking down. Fluid gets flashed, but there's no follow-up, so kind of a little bit of a scouting flash. Aston, though, on this doorway could be bursting his way out, but unfortunately, he's going to find Spear, and Kurz actually kills Bladesy too. Klinger's going to find Aston, but Fluid's going to go down. Klinger is going to fall. Keyano is going to take this to match point, and, well, it might be looking like a search and destroy win for Keyano. Now, the main thing to note is even if they do win, I don't know if there's going to be a rule booking kind of thing, because we have had some technical issues, really long technical pause. We'll see what happens, but just want to put that out there as...
That's true.
Although Keyano, even if they win this, I don't know. I mean, it's possible it might not actually.
It might not even matter.
I don't know. But we're just here to cast. They're just here to play. So that'll all be figured out later on. But back on the defense we go.
I'm hoping, Moon, that things follow to the sign of exclamation point script. Shoutouts to my boys at the Street Fighter Academy. If this is the way how it's supposed to be, it will go to round 11, map 5.
Now, would it go round 10? Because we already have one, though.
Oh,
that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's the case. Either way, Fluid's going to take up an opening kill on the Kurz. Is going to get traded out, though. So 3v3 on the board. Plant will go down. Klinger is going to pick up a kill, though. So Maverick Esports could find this very strong kill on it. Spear is going to pick up a kill on Ashoku, getting him as he's trying to run away from this plant. But Bladesy will pick up Aston. Maverick Esports responding in kind. 3-5 is the current score as Maverick Esports pick up another round win.
And they got to do things quick. If things are as dire as they are, play your game. Don't play theirs. Continue where the pressure gets good and the pressure gets hot. It's what needs to happen here, boys. Wow. Well, deeper into the set we go, and deeper the stress levels get.
Absolutely. We're still in match point territory here. Maverick Esports back on the attack. We'll see which kind of route they're looking to go for. I think a B looks to be the play. I feel like that seems to be a little bit more kind of a better play from Maverick Esports. They are going to first force out Kurz. Does get a little bit of a trade against Fluid, but no one has died as of yet. Shoku trying to throw some utility down the mid kind of lane here. Fluid, though, not able to get this plant just yet. 3v2 in mid, still just trading kind of seemingly random bullets, but either way, Fluid looking to force his way up. He's going to get stunned on the side, but not really going to matter too much. Bladesy does find this flank as Kurz is forced to back away. Spear is going to go down, but the plant is down. Maverick Esports are kind of on the defense here. Fluid picks up one, is going to go down. Klinger picks up the other, and it's up to Klinger and Bladesy in a 2v2. Bladesy, though, not in the best spot to work with. Does catch Shoku out. Just needs to play his life, but he is going to go down. Klinger is the last alive. Should know where the defender is coming from. Kurz, ooh, I actually think he might have scouted his shoulder there. So Kurz could be responding, or could be going back to that angle. Ooh, Klinger, though, is actually on the flank. Kurz doesn't see where Klinger is. Klinger ends up playing a lot of time here. Kurz.
He spots him. He's forced to run.
Kurz is not going to get the defuse as Klinger. Well, Kurz is going to pick up the kill, but doesn't matter. Maverick Esports get the point as the defuse is not there. 4-5 is the score. We'll see what Maverick Esports can do.
Why do you boys do this to me? Every time I come here, it is a wild, wild ride through everything thick and thin, and just as the Backyardians would say, we're into the thick of it. Whew.
Yeah, I mean, we're taking it to I mean, still in match point territory for Keyano, so they're on their attack looking for this A site here, but Maverick Esports really showing up to have much stronger defense right now, but it is going to be a little bit of a rotate. Fluid, though, no, what are you doing? Unfortunately, he's going to be swatted out of the sky as the rotate into B site is just that strong for the attack as the plant will go down. Spear could get this kill onto Shoku as Shoku picks it, or gets up from the plant, is not going to be able to find him.
Oh no, yeah.
Spear goes down. But Spear did pick up a kill onto Aston with the grenade. Klinger, though, forced to back away, is going to be able to survive for now. Bladesy needs to find where this defender is playing from. Oh, Klinger, though, doesn't end up finding the kill. Bladesy is on a crazy flank, but Shoku might know where this one's coming from. He clearly doesn't, though. Bladesy does scout one, but he is going to be trying to stick the defuse.
Oh my god. He's going to stick it.
He's not going to be able to do so. Now, that will be the Search and Destroy win for Keyano. So, tentative, Keyano has won the series 3-2. We'll see if any rule booking stuff happens, but I mean, well, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, really coming down to it, Keyano really took the cake on this one, beating them 4-6. Or technically, this was round 11. Technically, if we're gonna go back to round of the last. So technically, it did follow the script. Some may say.
True.
But what a series between these two. So close.
Yeah, I mean, it really could have gone either way. I mean, unfortunately, we had a really long pause and maybe shifted the momentum towards Keyano almost. So who knows? I mean, things happen. Unfortunately, technology always seems to get in the way when you're trying to actually do something. But either way, really close series, well played from both teams. Keyano is going to take up the win 3-2 for at least as far as we know. But either way, this has been Moon casting with Ham on the desk. Thank you for being here, and thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time.